Hi, good evening. I'd like to welcome you to Poem Praise 2, and peace be upon you and your family this evening. Now we are going to go ahead and get right into Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. Currently right now we're in chapter number 4, which is the care of the womb. For this take is going to be take number 7 of this chapter. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into take number 7. Now, the title of this section is The Womb Wellness Cleansing Food Plan. Green foods will help to connect you to your spiritual essence. The more green you take in, the more forgiveness comes through. The green represents the gateway to your spiritual life. It helps you communicate on a higher spiritual plane. That's where the significance comes in. You can also infuse your being with the color green by visualizing it filling your womb when you meditate or when you take your salt bath. Flesh foods and mucus-forming foods destroy the life of the womb, allowing disease to set in. Avoid mucus-forming foods, such as all white flour products, pasta, white bread, white rice, white potatoes, and dairy foods. Use grains in moderation, even whole grains. The ultimate goal is to eat them only when the sun is at its highest point in the sky, midday. The following dietary recommendations are designed to help you eliminate congestion, mucus, and tumors, fibroids, and cysts, especially in the vagina and breast area. Note: at the onset of this cleansing regimen, please fast from all starch because it causes congestion throughout the body, along with constipation and stagnation. If you can also fast from all protein for at least 7 days, you will give your body a much needed rest. Before breakfast, kidney liver flush. This is a recipe, y'all. The kidney liver flush lasts for 7 to 21 days. Colon ease and liquid kyolic, Kyolic, can be purchased in a health food store, mixed together in a blender. 2 tablespoons of colonese or cold pressed extra virgin olive oil with equal parts of castor oil, 12 drops of liquid kyolic garlic, or 2 fresh garlic cloves crushed, juice of 1 lemon or lime, 1 to 2 tablespoons of organic apple cider vinegar, a pinch of cayenne pepper. Do not use if you have high blood pressure. And 8 ounces of warm water, purified or distilled for the water. Okay? Blend and drink up. What you'll have for breakfast: Gone are the days of cereal for breakfast. Eat fruit instead. You can have 1 to 3 pieces of fruit. Excuse me. For example, apples or pears. Blend them with 1/2 to 1 cup of strawberries, depending on the size of your appetite. You can have 1/2 cup of mixed berries and raspberries. Foods in the berry family, including cranberries, and all are all very good for cleansing the womb and the bloodstream. This vital red energy detoxes and cleanses, and this will lead to a very healthy menses. Do not eat bananas during the first month of your cleansing, as they can cause constipation, gas, and bloating, particularly if not well ripened. Juices are also terrific for breakfast, such as fresh pressed grapefruit, pineapple, orange, apple, or unsweetened cranberry. Use 4 ounces of juice to 4 ounces of water, distilled or purified. If your disposition is a little evil and you need extra sweetness that day, then add a pinch of cinnamon or nutmeg to your juices or fruit sauces. Cinnamon's also good if you're feeling deprived and can't hear your inner voice, and you're thinking, oh, this regimen is too much. I want to eat what I want to eat when I want to eat it. That's when you put the cinnamon in, and that will keep your rebellion in check. Remember, the more you can stick with your healing womb work, the more energy you will have. Do a little more than you think you can do every day. It would be ideal if you are able to prepare everything fresh, even if it's not possible in the beginning. At least try to stick to your fresh juices and fresh fruit. Don't let your devitalized insides talk you out of your wellness. So do what you can. If you can make apple or pear sauce at night, you can take a nice jar of it to work for dessert. And here is a picture. Let's leave the picture right there. Let's continue on. So that you can eat the best quality products when possible. Purchase organic fruits and vegetables, or soak produce for a few minutes in a bowl with distilled water with 1/2 cup of organic apple cider vinegar. After soaking, rinse off if you have a water purifier attached to your sink, or use the best possible water you have available to work with to cleanse your food. What to have for lunch and dinner. Lunchtime will consist of a large, delicious, and vital raw salad. For dinner, you'll make another large salad, and you can add a grain to the salad, such as tubalou, Tabouli. I don't know if I said that correctly. That's why I spelled it for y'all. Conscious or bulgur wheat, unless you're allergic. Now the other thing you can add to your salad, I'm going to spell that too, Couscous, or bulgur wheat, Bulgur, wheat. These are wonderful because you don't cook them, so you'll have live wheat. To prepare wheat grain, first put 2 cups of grain into a large bowl. This will last you for a few days. Next, pour 2 cups of water over the grain. Cover the bowl. And let the grain soak 7 minutes or up to 15 minutes for the coarser grains. Then taste a teaspoon of the grain to see if it is still hard. If it's not soft, then add a little more water. In 3 or 4 minutes, your live grain should be done. Refrigerate your leftovers. While the grain is plumping, chop up all the various vegetables you want to add to the grain. Then fluff up the grain with a fork. Add the vegetables and marinate these ingredients together. Excuse me. Together for another 10 minutes. A very special herb to add to your grain dishes is sage. The sage, is Salvia officinalis. The herb your grandmother stuffed into the Thanksgiving turkey. Not the wild desert sage you burn for sacred smudging. Although both kinds of sage are powerful herbs for women. Salvia officinalis provides a wonderful cleansing for the womb, unless you're breastfeeding, because it stops the milk flow. Base of salad. Avoid iceberg lettuce. It is devoid of nutrients. Work instead with the grated purple or green cabbage, or both. Also experiment with adding live fresh vegetables like red and green bell peppers, celery, and or grated carrots to your grain medley. Okra. Another vegetable that is an essential for maintaining womb wellness is okra. Have okra every day as a purge. For those of you who have enjoyed cooked okra, let me tell you that fresh, raw okra is never slimy. Did you know that? If not, I just told you so. Just chop it up in small pieces and add it to your bulgur or whatever grain you're preparing. It's delicious. However, if you still don't like okra, use flaxseed. At bedtime, just put 2 tablespoons of flaxseed in purified water to cover. It will gel up overnight, and then you blend it into your fruit sauce or your fruit juices to help purge your system. Protein sources. During your cleansing diet, use alfalfa sprouts, moon bean sprouts, anything from the sprout family. See, do eat on page 82. I'm reluctant to suggest nuts because experience has shown me that we tend to overdo the nuts. Rationalizing them as substitutes for everything we're sacrificing as we begin to develop conscious eating habits. Try seeds instead of nuts. But don't overdo them either. Just sprinkle over your finished salad a few raw, unsalted sunflower seeds that you soaked for half an hour in pure water. Now, I'm looking on page 82 because we do have something where she said just do eat. Remember, I just told you that in the middle. From the Sprouts family. Now, this is what you do eat. The Womb Wellness Cleansing Food Plan. Do eat lentils, sprouts, soybeans, tofu, peas, nuts, soy-based meats, TVP, which means texturized vegetable protein. Beware, read labels. Many soy meat products contain A whites and MSG. Soak all beans, seeds, and nuts overnight in water to cover for better digestion. However, if you want a faster snack, soak nuts and seeds for at least 10 minutes. But don't make it a habit. And that is part of the do eat. So right there, we're going to stop with take number 7. Stay tuned for take number 8 of Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. But until then, I certainly want for you to be well, to take care, be blessed, be safe, and it be at thy will. I will talk with you soon here on Poem Praise 2. So until next time, later y'all.